Hey guys, what's up? I'm Yalek and I'm back. I apologize, but as I had said, this week involved moving, and it was more than one move because I can't get into the new place immediately after the old place, so then there was a hotel involved. Really cool. Lots of fun new things, but it is time to be settled back down again. So meanwhile, I did not have all of my I have some things packed away, and found out that my headphones do not run. We're going to load up RCZM. My headphones, with which I record volume, do not run off of battery packs. They have to be plugged into a physical computer. I don't know why that is, but either way, so that left me unable to record sound, so the silent videos are a lot less interesting. And I hate the YouTube music that, oh my god. Actually, I was in a Japanese restaurant recently, and a song came on, and I recognized the tune. I'm like, oh my god, half the Boom Beach videos I have ever seen on YouTube are set to this music. Like, Swag uses it and stuff. It was hilarious. Apparently there are lyrics that go with that song too, but I don't know a thing about it. Anyway, so, missed the crab. A lot of catching up to do. Missed the crab. Crab was awesome. It's the best crab they've ever had, in my opinion. The Hasty Crab with the speed bonus, it was just insane. You could gap smoke Zukas. I personally got to level 61, which is good for the golden statue. I really wanted the diamond statue. I was cruising along too. Unfortunately, like, real life sort of intervened. But I felt like I sort of struggled. I didn't boost until I got to the 30s. Anyway, so then in the 30s I struggled a little bit, and after that the 40s and the 50s I just cruised through them one after another. Once I finally started boosting, like a clearing hit with Skank and then Heavy Zuka, or I used Warriors, or all Zuka solos, or, just like stage after stage. I was just like, it was amazing. I don't know. Anyway, whole lot of fun, insane rewards. I mean, the resource rewards doesn't really matter. It's great. I mean, I'm maxed out, so I don't care. It's great having all the extra gold in the ecosystem. I have never been in this particular position before, but check this out. My sculptor is backed up. I have never been able to say that on this account, and I've been playing this account for years. My sculptor is like, I have 2 green statues. That's 20 hours right there, ready to be made. That's 2 more blue statues, so that's 40 hours. 33. We already have 1 red. And let's see, 33 over there, that's going to be 7 times 4 is 28. So we have 4 plus an extra 5. So I actually have 3 reds ready to go. I have, and check this out, purples. I'm 1 away from having a statue there, so we're already at 70 hours, and then over here I have 10 more of these, so that means I would have 2 purples ready to go. Yeah, so that's 90 hours of building, and that's just on the masterpieces. Never mind, I mean, it's going to take 10 hours, but I'm obviously not going to log in on the second every time a statue finishes, just to get all of those statues, or all of those shards up to the crystal stage. Just unreal amount of powder, and I don't have a power powder statue out, so just plus powder itself. You get powder on the crab too. Lots of fun, lots and lots of fun. Missed all of that. The tribe boosts have changed, so last week the last 2 weeks you had the 75% rifle damage and 30% medic healing, which was fabulous for RCZM. These new tribes are very interesting. One of my friends called this one Smoke Screen Duration. Scorcher Speed, which could be kind of cool to watch, but I haven't boosted it. I'm not sure if I want to. Critters cost reduction minus 75%. That's insane, and it's a whole lot of fun. and then machine gun damage, mortar health. So I'm thinking RCZM should still be pretty viable with the critters being so cheap, because you can get those out for extra distractions, and that will work against these two. Should be able to negate those pretty effectively. RCZM just crushed the world last tribe cycle, so I actually got a new BP high. I got to 1129 along the way, falling back a little bit. We've got a bunch of people on my map, and we're going to go dive into a couple of those. Right off the bat, I want to say I don't trust this. I didn't boost it on this account. I did boost it on my lower account, my middle account, where I do have this tribe open, because I already have a shorter smoke duration because my smokes are not maxed. So that sort of makes those smokes more like normal. This, on the max account, is going to make the normal max smokes feel weird, and I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. This game is very much about timing. Messing with that timing might not be the best idea ever. I don't know. Also, particularly on player bases, now in ops it's strictly about the timing issue, but on player bases there are still CMOs around from last week. There's your example. And the new prototype is the microwaver. Both of these prototypes see through smoke. Right now the blaster is still away. And by the way, there was a message from Drew to the community yesterday, who did confirm that at some point in the prototype cycle, shield gens are going to go away. So that's going to be interesting. The leaderboard guys are going to hate that. But right now, there are two prototypes available that can see through smoke. And I'm thinking smoke duration just gives the CMOs more time to pick off your warriors, or more time to pick off your Zukas, or I really, really am skeptical of that tribe boost, and so I've not done it. I'm waiting to see if anybody... Any ice? Yes. We're doing it. Wasn't even a question last week, just RCZM right across the map. Unboosted in most cases. Throw on a masterpiece boost every once in a while just to make it fun, but not even necessary. Insane. I want to see how other people, Chicken can be my guinea pig, or Zedmod, or whatever, but I want to see how other people handle. Oh, and the cryo bomb is back. I forgot to mention that. How did I forget to mention that? Watch this beautiful thing. And that means we can go like that and run up on this base before that rocket starts to fire. That is the other reason I think RCZM is still going to be viable, because we now have cryo bomb. So all of those mines in there, which would have been a pain in my neck to clear, I have just cleared with 20 GBE total. Also, we've slowed down this stuff in the middle of the base. Rockets, shock launchers, these mortars, machine guns. He's got all of this stuff lumped together in the middle of the base, but it doesn't really matter because the cryo bomb is basically like a smoke extension. It's making my smokes go much further than they otherwise would. And I have not even been throwing these critters out here, so let's get some cheap critters going out in front of my troops as we just continue to pound through this base. Let's see, one of those. And yeah, it's like having an extra supply of shocks on hand, more or less, with the cryo bomb, and then the critters to serve as distraction. It's just a whole world of fun for me right now. And we're going to go for this guy's shield. We don't have to, but we're going to. He's got a doom cannon back there. There were a lot of doom cannons and grapplers out in the past week or so. And meanwhile, I'm running at people with RCZM, so that's not stopping me. I don't quite know why I was seeing so many doom cannons and grapplers. Like, I would understand that this week with the Scorcher speed, because somebody will be trying to use Scorchers, and those things are very bad for Scorchers. But against, again, a tribe cycle that very, very strongly encourages... Does he have ice? I'm a little surprised. has a laser. I'm thinking we go warrior on this guy. Against a tribe cycle that very, very strongly encourages RCZM. 75% rifle damage plus 30% medic boost. Why? Why would you be doing good grapplers? And I don't know. Anyway, it was wonderful for me, so I guess I shouldn't complain. Let's see, where do we want to shock on this? By the way, as much as I gripe about the bullet nerf, because, you know, it sucks. Oh, this is going to be so much fun with the cryos. Bullet is still, in my experience, the best way to... We're going to be able to pop that. The best way to use warriors. Did get me with some of his mines there. I didn't lose any troops, though. So we're going to go like this, like this. Yeah. That's some fun right there. And poof. Yeah. Last tribe cycle, so also they extended that tribe cycle to let everybody finish the crab with the same boosts, because in a previous crab, the tribe cycle had changed while the last players in the world still had the crab on their map. So they didn't want that to happen again, so they changed the date of the tribe cycle. So I think this one's going to be a day shorter. This is going to be 13 days, whereas the last was 15 days. So this guy's not going to have any ice, but he does have 2 diamond trophies, so good for him. That's a very good player right there. And we're going to go switch over to the RCZM again, and we're going to wreck his stuff. Just so many good things happening over the last week or so in the game. Cryobomb, I don't think anybody knew that was coming. Now see, we can shock all of that stuff together, and we can use a cryo up front. We're going to clear mines, and that'll slow down the rocket launcher there on the left hand side. Just so much fun. So much fun. I have to say, I was deeply, deeply disappointed by the bullet nerf, as you know. But having Supercell seems to have committed strongly to varying gameplay with the introduction of temporary abilities, the introduction of the new tribe boost. Okay, we're going to get that going out because we don't want that laser to fire. We can pull back this way. Not really worried too much. Loving these cheap critters, just critters anywhere you want them. Like over here. Don't have to worry about those mortars now. He's got a CMO back there too. Not a problem for RCZM, but again, he's got it up near his HQ, and that is intended to be a defense against smoke attacks. And that's why I wonder about the smoke duration tribe boost. Let's see, we can probably just do this now. Slow down a bunch of things over here. The medkit. And look at all the GBE I have left. This is unboosted. Obviously, I'm not going to show you a boosted map clear today, because generally speaking, that's just not. I mean, it's a lot of fun to do. It's not as much fun to watch. But yeah, I was holding 60 GBE after pretty liberally chucking critters and shocking the laser rocket shock trio repeatedly, at least 3 times. So yeah, this is and here's another no ice. And you know, I mean, sure, dooms and grapplers again. Why? I don't know. He does have a pretty good setup as far as his... He has separated his rockets and shock launchers here, trying to make my life a little bit harder. However, because we can do this, that's less of a concern. We're going to So critters and critters. We're going to throw critters over there too. And let's see, we can go like this. Probably throw down another cryo over there, slow all that down. Meanwhile, we're shocked on the right-hand side, and hopefully that rocket will go down momentarily, and then we can reflare over there. Try to get those mines popped off without killing our troops. And now we have shocks are cheap. Critters are still cheap. I've thrown critters. How many batches of critters have I thrown? 3 or 4 anyway? Doom cannons shoot slowly enough as it is, and now they're going to be shooting even more slowly because I have frozen them. Okay, keep putting your doom cannons out, please, by all means. Alright, we're going to throw that down there. Hopefully that lower mortar will then be distracted. It's not even going to be necessary because the HQ is already poof. I won't miss the headquarters health boost. I still use warriors pretty frequently. However, you know, I mean, I still use them. It didn't stop anything. Just like, interestingly enough, so a lot of people were, when did this happen? That's got to change. Excuse me a moment. I still use warriors pretty liberally throughout the last tribe cycle. But I'm pretty sure that that boost cost me some extra casualties. Let's see, where do we want to go? Right up on that machine gun. I'm going to do my flare back, flare forward, straight to the HQ. Yeah, I mean, actually being able to gap smoke Zookas on the crab. Insane. Insane. Just really, really fun. Had a lot of difficulty. Rifles obviously had huge advantages. Had a lot of difficulty with the troop combos. So smoking heavy Zooka to the back of one of these bases. I mean, it seemed like the Zookas were moving so fast. It was unreal that the heavies weren't catching up, but if you didn't pay attention, all of a sudden the heavies would just be way out ahead streaming. You'd have your troops in this long line spread throughout the base. Impossible to smoke that, you know? Just strange consequences of the speed bonus, but really enjoyable. Warriors, I didn't do much with warriors, but I did get in at least one warrior kill. And of course the replays were messed up, so nobody had the chance. Let's see, we'll do one more. What do I have left on here? I'd marked that guy for RCZM, but he was online. Hopefully he's offline now, so I can kill him. And then we'll call it a day because we're coming up on 20 minutes. Not really a theme to this, I guess. Just good on Supercell. I love the cryo bomb. I mean, we had the amazing Gren speed boost. That was pretty nuts. I'm gonna take this out, and I can keep that back pair shocked. And of course, we can clear all of these mines once we're ready to. Really? You know, having the barrage bonus, really, really cool. Having the Gren speed boost, really, really cool. Just lots of different things that you haven't thought of before. Had thought of medic bonuses before, healing. I don't know why that didn't happen. Now this makes me wonder that there is another neglected troop in the game, and that would be the Cryoneers. I don't think we've seen boosts for Cryoneers yet at all. So I'm wondering if we get, you know, like a cryo beam boost sometime in the near future or something of that nature. That would be pretty cool. But so new commitment to making all troops viable in some way at some time. Flamethrower? Yeah, we'll do that. And I do appreciate that because that does keep the game fresh and fun. So 1 week I'm running around and using Grens for everything, and at another time I'm running around and using warriors for everything, and then using rifles for everything. And of course, well, I won't say everybody loves the Zuka bonus, but everybody who knows what to do with them loves the Zuka bonus. And we are going down here shortly. And a celebratory smoke, just to, I don't know, I've been doing that lately, when possible. I figure it might be justified as practice for flash kills, but really it's just me kind of being a douche. So, and on that note, what are we at here with the 1125? And so I have just been screenshotting after attacks all week, screenshotting my map, and I started like around 1100, no, under 1100, because I posted a screenshot of the congratulatory screen. Do we have anybody else? Wait, that's everybody? Well, that's disappointing. I hope I spawn somebody real soon, because I need one more to get back to 1129, and then we're just going to keep plowing ahead, setting new highs. So who knows what comes next. Anyway, it has been a lot of fun. There's been a lot going on, and I hope you have been enjoying this stuff as much as I have. Loving these crab events, looking forward to the next one. My minis have benefited greatly. The powder on my main account is always welcome. I'm sure that goes for everybody, and I only full boosted 3 times. So I started around 870 on the powder, and right now I've done a little extra boosting, but as we've said, I have at least 9 statues left to make, 90 hours, 9 masterpieces. So 9 times 7 is 63 powder that I have ready to go here, and of course I'll be getting more along the way because I have not done my Dr. T on this account yet today. So I'm going to be backed up on my sculptor for the first time. I've always seen people who have like thousands of shards on their account when they do YouTube videos, and I don't have thousands. I'm not quite there, but this is a pretty fun position to be in because I spent 21 powder on the crab and came out, I mean, that's like, I'm gonna have like 70, used the 20, and I'm gonna come out like 50 ahead. So it's like 70 powder off the crab over a couple days. Anyway, it has been intense, it has been insane, and I hope you've been having a good time with it too. I gotta shut up now. I'm out. Have a great day.